Joining me now is Tim Wadhams. He is the president and CEO of Masco Corporation. Tim, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate
pleasure, Christy.
it. Well, in your opening remarks today, you made reference to Masco's commitment to really supporting soldiers as they transition back into civilian life. What do you believe are the critical factors in ensuring their success when they transition?
Well, I think one of the biggest factors, Christy, is really stability. And I think that one of the areas that we've put a lot of emphasis on is homes, and really for veterans that are searching for jobs to have that stability that really, I think, would facilitate that greatly. And so we've put a lot of emphasis in that area. I think making the effort is also very, very important, and we've put an emphasis on it across our company. We've got business units across the U.S., and all of them have programs to entice veterans into job interviews, into placement, and so we just have really thought that that was an area where we could get people who understood teamwork, had work ethic, and really kind of the attributes that you're looking for in an employee.
I was just going to say, when we talk about veterans, how they have a very unique skill set. What makes them attractive to an employer?
Well, I think discipline. I think that when you're in the military, obviously it's a disciplined environment, and it's an environment where you have to work as a team. And those attributes are things that we look for as well. Leadership, taking the initiative, working in ambiguity is an area that is really, really important to us, and finding people who are self-starters. And typically the military folks get that kind of indoctrination and really develop those kinds of skills over time.
There are a lot of veterans who are looking for opportunities. So what kind of opportunities would you see in the future in your industry for veterans?
Well, in our industry, there's a real shortage right now of skilled trades. Home builders are having a very difficult time finding qualified plumbers, electricians, framers, carpenters, and so there's a real opportunity in those areas. And I know a lot of the junior colleges, community colleges, are emphasizing those kinds of programs for veterans today. And I think there'd be a great opportunity for a vet who has an inclination in that direction to really improve themselves, and certainly there are openings out there all over the place. We've seen the lag in terms of the start of a home and the completion extend because of a lack of labor availability.
Yeah, we're sitting here at Masco today. Over the years, you've made a significant contribution to helping veterans get jobs, transition back into civilian life. What has inspired you to do this?
Well, I think that when you think about the sacrifice that our veterans make, and in my experience, you go back to the Vietnam War, the Gulf War, through some of the recent involvements that the country's had, and just the appreciation that you have. I've got relatives, grandfathers, uncles that all served in various military branches, and so when I think about veterans, there's certainly a warm spot in your heart. But I think also, on the practical side, as I said earlier, they're good employees, and you have a chance to get an individual that's got a little more maturity, generally speaking, has, as we talked earlier, a little bit of that team sort of concept, if you will, and certainly the discipline that you're looking for in terms of being able to follow through and complete an assignment, and those things are important.
Tim Wadhams, the president and CEO of Masco Corporation, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Christy.
Okay.
Enjoyed it.
Take care.